Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new TikTok piercing fail reaction video. Hi everyone, what is the tea? What is the Darjeeling, the Lapsang Souchon, the Scalding Hot Assam, the Earl Grey? What shall I say is the tea? The tea today is I have actually a really bad headache, hence why I don't have any coloured contacts in. I was like, you know what, let's leave the area alone. Got a really bad headache, I don't know why. It might be caffeine related. So no caffeine today. Thank you for joining me today. We are delving back into the world of TikTok piercing fails, the original series here on the channel, and it's still going strong. So thank you to everyone who just sent me things to react to over on TikTok and Instagram Reels. Come follow me. Social media links are down below. Send me things to react to, and maybe yours can be in the next one. And if you are new to the channel, hello, my name is Roly, tattoo Reddit weirdo here on the internet, piercing fail extraordinaire. There's a QR code on screen here. Scan with your phone. Subscribe to the channel. But yes, with all that being said, I hope you're having a wonderful day. A big shout out to my lovely Patreons who get exclusive content, lots of fun things, keeps the channel thriving and surviving. Let's not beat around the bush wattly and get on with these TikTok piercing fails. Just music. Okay, so when I'm getting my nose pierced and the saxophone keeps getting louder, what? I don't understand. Ouch! I beg your Did you just see what happened? I'm sorry, I'm actually really... Wait, watch. So this person's getting a nose piercing, and for some reason they're doing it upwards like this. Sure, I don't know why you're doing it that way. And obviously piercing a needle towards the eye is never a good idea. Look what happened. Look what this person does with the needle. It literally goes into this girl's eye.
She's dead.
I mean, I've seen a lot, right? We've seen a lot over the years. I cannot tell, like... So to get to the level where you are piercing someone and you shove the needle into the girl's, like, eye, what do I even say? Like, what do I even say? What do I even say? Except for, you should lose your job. I hope anyone here who works in the piercing industry is, like, fully shocked. I hope your sphincters are all like...
Certainly not.
I'm genuinely really shook. I actually don't know what to say. Like, that was... Gang a dodo it's an... Went for a nose piercing, ended up getting blinded. So what's... Oh my god, what? Is this sound? Cirque du Soleil piercing? What's happening? So this person's on one of those, like, spinny boards. They're being held in by piercing suspension? Oh my god. Oh my... I've seen it all, girls. Jesus Christ. So normally when we see piercing suspension, obviously someone's hanging from the ceiling or something from their, like, legs or things. This is the first time I've ever seen someone using one of these, like, gyro ball, I don't know, they're gyroscope ball things, and they're being held in place with piercing suspension.
You see nothing like this happen in real life.
I can't even imagine what this must feel like. Because that's already disorientating enough being, like, flipped around like that, but also then to have it, like, because of all the things are, like, attached to you and the way you're being held in place. Do you know what? Go off, Queen. You live your life, girl. Go, yeah, wee! Here we go round the marbury bush, the marbury bush, the marbury bush. I pissed myself and now I'm dead. As much as I don't get piercing play, like, I'll never understand piercing play or piercing suspension. I don't really understand why you want to intentionally hurt yourself. I really don't understand like this. Go off, Queen. Okay, so this person's getting a belly button. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh my god, oh my god. What are you doing? She is going to, like, stab her in the stomach if she... What is going on?
Gorgeous, gorgeous girls. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls.
This person, again, this person clearly doesn't know what they're doing. Why is it so hard to go? What are you doing that's making this needle so hard to go through? And the piercer is, like, quivering. Anyone who's shaking this much, I'm sorry. It's not about discrimination or being, like, someone who, disability shame, whatever, but I don't know why. I think she's shaking because she's nervous or something. To do body piercings and things like this, you need to be steady. You cannot be someone who's, like, shaking like this and do body piercings. I'm sorry, you just can't do it. Like, when you have someone's health in your health hand like that. I mean, there's so many things here that's going wrong. First of all, the fact that she's kind of angling it down the way that she's doing and pushing really hard. If that suddenly slips like that, you're gonna stab this girl in the stomach. Shaking way too much. Freehand piercings can be really good for some people if you're good at it. This person clearly isn't doing it. This girl should be using a clamp. Absolutely should be using a clamp, because some piercers prefer to use freehand, but those people who are doing it have to be good at it. You can't be like, I'm going to hold it and just whack a doodle. I honestly don't understand as well why the needle was so stiff and wouldn't go through. Like, did not lubricate it up enough. Also, that piercer, that jewelry is way too short. And like this, like, holding onto the top and like pushing like that. What are you doing? What is this piercer doing? You can make a little mistake. Some piercers, professionals will always do mistakes at some point. It's inevitable. But to do it as bad as that, it's like I've never pierced a belly button before. Have you ever seen a circle before? Have you never like pierced a belly? A curse on ye, filled with bees. You're never convinced that this person knows what they were doing. That was not a needle. That was a Capri Sun straw.
You stupid bitch!
Oh, it's music again. Hang on. Let the pain out. One more piercing. Gone. Oh, Jesus Christ. What are they showing? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. What even is that? Oh. That nostril is screwed. Look, just push. Oh. They're literally just shoving the jewelry in. Oh, God. Oh, no gloves, no anything. Just literally just getting the jewelry, just like shoving it through the nose. Oh, God. I don't understand this obsession with not using needles. Oh, God. And the chip nail varnish near that. Look at the woman's hand. You got the chip nail varnish like on her fingers. Oh, God. Again, it's one of those things. We never really see these things healed or like having afterwards. It's always we see it going around and then we see it being done. Then actually, when it comes down to it, we never see the end result. Because of course, that is going to be so badly healed. That is literally just going to be like, this person's nose is completely ripped open. Oh, God. It's the full on grabbing and touching of the area. It's this woman's like pulling this person's nostril out like that. Just shoving this blunt, I need to stop. Just shoving it through the nose. Oh. Please, guys, go to professionals. Let's not go to places where they literally just get the jewelry and force it through the nostril. That's not going to end well, is it?
So we're gonna come out right here. You had it before?
So this person's getting an industrial piercing. Okay. Oh, God.
Beautiful.
You're gonna use the same noodle twice, aren't you? We're gonna have the noodle. Oh, for God's sake.
Here you go, babe. Breathe. Don't pull.
Oh, God, what are you doing?
Coming out right there.
Not giving the ear any real like support when you were doing that as well. Jesus Christ. The thing is with that as well, is there was zero, and I mean zero, lining up then. This person just went in with the needle and just pushed it through. Like normally when you see people having like industrial piercings, they put like a line and you can like see the line here. They use like the ink they'll put on like a toothpick or something and do like a little line so that's properly lined up. They can see the angle they're going through. There was zero attempting there of like trying to line like anything up. It was just, I'm gonna hold the ear, push it through, lift up and push it through. Like there's no lining up there. It's just, I'm gonna push this through and then hold the top and just kind of push it through, adding unbelievably like weird strain and angle to this. Like that doesn't need to be done. This is, again, it's one of those things. I don't understand why these companies will upload these videos as if like it makes them look good. I don't understand, because this makes you look awful. This makes your piercing studio look awful.
He's awful.
When they're doing things like that so unbelievably wrong, you've got to remember the jewelry probably then isn't actually sterilized. It's probably not actually clean jewelry. It'd be so weird if they do all this kind of stuff so wrong, but they do all the jewelry's perfectly fine. The jewelry's completely perfectly fine. The environment's perfectly fine.
That sounds like a lie.
Sorry, sis, that piercing ain't gonna be healing. You're gonna be dead in your bed, bleeding out on the floor. These are social media piercers. They're not actual piercers. Most teens beg to get piercings. I beg to not get one. Spoiler, I got one. What? Wait, what? You're being forced to have a Wait, what? You're being forced? So this person doesn't want a piercing, but she's being forced to get one done by her parents? What? I mean, what? I hope that was just a troll. I mean, she clearly doesn't want to get it done anyway. Like you can see, like even if this wasn't the case of the caption, like she clearly doesn't want one. Like if you are a body piercer and this is how your client's reacting and you're still doing it, you're not a good body piercer. You're like, what? What's happening? Like, what's going on? What's happening? I need it in the basement. That gave me really bad vibes. I don't know what was going on there, but I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Music. Be careful with dogs and piercings in dogs. That dog is very cute, but I already know where this is going. Oh no. Oh God. The dog's, is it his collar? It's caught in this person's nose piercing. Oh no. This is the thing, because the dog won't understand what's going on. He's more like, he's like biting stuff and like, oh, Jesus Christ. How did that even happen? It was like a magic trick. You see like magicians like, oh, the loops are not connected. Boom. And then they're connected and then they get burned at the stake for witchcraft.
Burn in hell,
it.
This feels like that. What's oh god. Woof woof. Time to bleed. Jesus Christ. That could have so easily like ripped out of your nose as well. Oh my god. Oh. As much as we love to be all like, oh gizzy boos, like I am with my lingos, I'm always like, oh little baby. You have to be careful. And my cats don't have anything on them really that can be looped around stuff like this, like a collar or anything, because they're, you know, they're inside cats. Pets and piercings do not go together the same way that babies and piercings do not go together. Hang on. When your piercing dream turns into nightmares. Okay, so this person's at a piercing studio. Is it going to play? Hello? Come on! What's happening?
What are you waiting for? Get on with it.
Oh, TikTok, a very poor company. Can't afford the bandwidth. Come on. No, I don't have trouble with this video. Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is music. So this person's getting a... Oh, okay, she's getting a vertical vertical tragus. Oh my god. Oh, this person doesn't know what they're doing. Oh god. Why did that took that person way too long? Maybe don't push the needle into the hair. Like, what are you doing? That piercer took way too long to pierce that. Oh god. Like, what? So, where, you're just letting the needle just like happily be in this part, like, what? What? Look at the needle in the hair. What are we doing? Like, why are you just, what? And he just dropped the needle onto her? And now, what? Sorry, I'm actually a bit gobsmacky. What? Okay, so first of all, it took this person way too long to do the piercing. Just kind of letting the needle just be like, hey ho on its own, like not, you know, actually hold the top of the needle when you're threading the jewelry through to give it support. And also so the needle doesn't just kind of like flop around the person's hair. You could have quite easily scratched this girl's head with the end of the needle. You kind of just let the needle stay in and flop around as you're trying to like really horrifically push the bar through, and then you allow the needle just like drop onto the client like that? Was he drunk? This is why it's so important to watch reviews. Like, what? He and just lets it drop. This is really, what? I would have demanded my money back. Jesus Christ. That wasn't just like a little rookie mistake. That was like, oh, I've never done this piercing before. Like, it's what? I have no idea. I'm fully gobsmacked. I mean, the whole comment section was, everyone was basically just saying that they're like completely gobsmacked about what is happening. Okay, so this person's got I mean, this already looks evil. Like, so this person's got an industrial, lovely. Oh, God. The thing is, right, sometimes if things that like industrial piercings aren't healing, some people do take them out and like put 2 bars in them. But like, what have you done? Why have you put the flat back on the inside here? It should have been the other way around, because now this part here, like the flat back here, which is like going to be not sharp with a ball, it won't put so much pressure because you put that flat disc. That's really going to be pushing into the middle bit of the ear. Oh God. Okay, so you've changed it like this. Oh dear, and it's swelling. Oh God, look at the bottom half. I feel like sometimes there is a natural selection thing happening here, because why have it like when it gets to serious at this point, the fact that you're not like immediately going to A&E or going to a doctor or being like, oh my God, help me, I don't understand, please help me, my ear is rotting away. Jesus Christ, this ear, oh God, it's getting worse. Oh God, oh they're out finally. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Please guys, please help me. Please don't wait until that literal stage of your ear swelling to like do something about it. Go to a doctor. At that point is where you can't even go to a piercer for them to help you. At the very beginning, when it starts to be a little bit funny, you can go to a piercer because like it doesn't mean infections or crazy things. It could just mean irritation. But when it gets to a stage where the whole bar is basically being engulfed, piercers can't do anything. Like, they're not doctors. They're not able to prescribe you with like antibiotics or anything. Industrials piercings strike again. Oh! Throwback to my first time getting my nose pierced, and it was the worst experience ever. This is the bad piercer experience today, isn't it? What is it, the 4th one of bad piercers, whatever? Okay, so let's see. This person's getting the nose pierced. Right, okay, so this is interesting. So you can see this person up the nose has got like a cork. I understand that piercers will put sometimes a cork on the end of the piercing needles afterwards to make sure it doesn't get stabbed. But you shouldn't really pierce it onto it, because it's like you want to feed it through first, let the needle come out properly at the other end, and then put it on. If you've got it right up against it, if you're pushing onto it through here, you're going to cause the skin to split because of the you're pushing right up against the skin. Like I know what I'm trying to say, it's hard to explain it.
Don't talk shite.
Anyway, this person's trying to pierce onto the cork in the nose. God, what? Oh God.
Stay still, stop.
Oh yeah, hold still, stop moving, even though you're doing it horrifically wrong. What are you doing?
Stop fighting.
You'll be fine, baby. You'll be fine, sweetie.
What are you doing? I'm glad in a way that these ones do get filmed and uploaded, so like these piercers and things get like exposed. Because what was he doing? What was that? What was that? I don't understand. Like, when you're doing piercings, your nose should never be pulled down like that. Your body shouldn't be, like, bent and contorted like that to do piercings. I don't know what this person was doing or why he thought it was appropriate. Just touching her head like that, touching her hair, putting germs from here into the hole as well. Like, he would have removed, well, you would hope he would have removed the makeup in this area, but he wouldn't have removed it here. So you touched her hair like this, touches her head, putting that then into the nose. Obviously, I am like a champion of being like, you know, stop moving so much, like, don't fight the piercer. But in this case, like, I'm not surprised she was, because that would have hurt her so much because he was doing it so badly. Oh God, do you remember this? I remember this video. Sometimes, I mean, obviously doing these videos as long as I have, there's got to be repeated things sometimes. And a lot of times I forget what I've seen, because obviously it's been a long time, but this one I remember. And I remember because this piercer would have caused this ear so much stress, because if you watch the needle here when she's going to pierce the top, I remember she like pushes it in and pulls it out and pushes it in and pulls it out, and like causing a lot of trauma to the area. And every time she pushes down, the needle's going to be like sort of pushing into the skin, which really hurts. But just watch as she goes to pierce the top, how many times she like pushes the needle down. You can see the ear bend. Like, look, she pushes down, she keeps pushing down, which would be causing this girl pain, because the end of the needle is sharp. She absolutely would have made little holes in the top of her ear there before she even like does it. It's not like, it's just, that would have hurt her so much. And she's still doing it now. She's still not. Finally. Like, what? I remember watching that, yeah, I must have made about a year ago. Wackadoodle. Wacky Doodle went to town, Zoda. Wacky Doodle became a piercer and killed this girl. And she killed this girl, and she killed this girl. Wanky Doodle is a perv, put him in jail.
Shut up!
2 needles, 1 hand. I don't understand. Oh, there's just music. I don't understand why people do this. Like, what is the point? It's one of those things of, no matter how good you are, doing it like this and trying to do this, you're not going to, you know, the chance of you messing up is a lot higher, because you're not putting the right amount of pressure and the right angled pressure on needles when you're trying to do it with 2 and trying to keep them both straight at the same time, because you can't, because they're going to be slightly different angle because of the distance. I don't really understand why, like, what's the point? I just don't understand, like, why? Just for some social media videos. I just don't really understand like why you would want to do it. Like, we don't need to start reinventing piercings like this for online content. Again, like, this is because it's online stuff. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that like these people could film up on the internet, they wouldn't do it. Music, okay, hang on. POV, your dream piercing, but you have to do this every day. What? What are we doing? What? This has to be a troll. Was this April the 1st? No, it's posted 4 days ago. This has to have been a joke, right? But this looks like a bathroom rather than like a piercing. This person's got like piercings down the leg, so you would normally assume that it's like a corset piercing or something. You have a piercing regime, but now you have to do this every day. But what? This has, I'm choosing for my own mental well-being that this is just a troll. Corset piercings are done for a photo and then take it out, because obviously you could never live with this all down the side of your leg. The amount of holes that you would have ripped open from just like living everyday life, having all these like hoops that could potentially be looped onto this has to be a troll. I'm refusing to believe that this is real. Rating my tongue piercing healing process as someone who did it herself. The video doesn't actually get uploaded. This isn't real. She died. God's sake. Jesus Christ. What? Jesus Christ. And you've already changed and put acrylic balls on it. For God's sake, already. Oh my God. Guys, please, 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 don't do this. Like, obviously, don't do your tongue. Like, don't do any piercing yourself at home. It's dumb. The one piercing that you're really asking to basically die with is your tongue. Your tongue has so much shit in it. If you pierce through the wrong thing, you can bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed. That tongue looked disgusting as well towards the middle section of that. You are risking so much doing this yourself. Whenever I see these videos, I always see some people doing things themselves, right? And they have like a level of dumbness to them. Earlobe piercings are stupid, but on the like the danger dumb level, they're quite low down. Tongue piercing piercings is like right up the top. The same with like eyebrow piercings and stuff like that. That's really stupid. Like I'm not even going to acknowledge this anymore. Really, really stupid thing to do. I always say, like, if you can't afford the piercing, you can't afford the medical bill. Darling, if you can't afford the piercing, you're going to die. I know I joke about death all the time, but this genuinely is one of those cases of like, you could die.
Crazy bitch!
Okay, so handed in affected conch helix piercing today. Okay, so, oh God, they're talking different language, so I don't know what they're saying, but oh God, so swollen. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh God, that is gnarly. The back of the ear is like gaping. I'm gonna have to blur some of it. I do apologize. Can you maybe like get the hair out the way? I don't understand why you're like cleaning it through the hair. Like move the hair out of the way. What are you doing? It kind of repeats itself. I don't know why I have to tell people, like when you're trying to clean piercings like this, like move the hair out of the way. I don't understand why you're trying to clean it through hair. Properly tie the hair back. Like, I don't know, like Miss Trunchbull or Miss Hardbroom. Like pull it right up like this. Get it out of the way. Go. Okay, so person's getting a nose piercing. Do, ba-do, 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 ba-do. Oh God, no, stay still. Oh, Jesus. Oh, cough, cough. Why is he? Oh, I know like sometimes getting like nose piercings make your eyes water. Why was he like choking? Oh, what's happening? Oh, putting a hoop. Oh, clever. That's not clever, is it? Putting a hoop in a brand new piercing, especially a nose piercing. I don't understand why it took him so long to pierce it. He kind of like pushed it on the thing, kind of left it there. Like, why is it? I don't understand why he wasn't just like pushing it through. He was like, I'm going to put it a little bit through and cause you some pain because I hate you.
I will cut off your head.
But it's the fact you'd put a hoop in afterwards. I don't know why we need to keep saying, do not put hoops in new piercings. It causes way more pressure. It moves a lot more, causes more stress on the area. There's a few areas in the body, obviously, where you put things like horseshoes, sometimes like septums. You're not really going to put a straight bar here because it would be uncomfortable. It would push up against here. Even putting like a curved bar, but it would look a bit strange and it would feel a bit weird. So I can understand there are certain piercings like septums where you will put like a horseshoe bar, but in a nose piercing, you put a stud. You just put like a flat back, let it heal, and then put hoops in because you're just asking for trouble. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, Mary Magdwashliers, what is that? Why do people let it get so gross? It's so, oh God. Oh, I don't know how much of that I can show. I'm really sorry. So this person's got a helix piercing, but they're using like fun jewelry, okay? And again, that type of jewelry is absolutely fine to use, but when you have jewelry that's quite intricate, it can trap dead skin cells a lot faster. You really have to make sure that when you're using them, you're cleaning it quite a lot. But it's one of those things I just think when you've let it get like that, I'm like, is this actually going to be helpful? Because I feel like you're just going to get back to the way that it was. Scrub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub, puffs.
You are truly unwell.
Okay, so I'll just stretch my septum with me. Oh no, oh, music. Da, 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 da. And it goes, oh wow. Da, 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 da. And it goes, da, 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 da. And it, oh, stretch it, go. Sure. How do you breathe? I don't know. I'm really confused how you manage to like breathe nice with it. Ever so slightly like Y2K 90s extreme goth sort of really thick black eyeliner. So sometimes if you have big ones like this, sometimes they have like little holes here where they're like breathe holes and they put holes through them. So when you do have them in, it's almost like hollow so they can breathe through. But this doesn't have anything on it. This is just completely solid. I don't really know how you breathe. I'm a bit confused how you like breathe it? Oh, by the way, you're probably thinking, why am I not even acknowledging the fact that this person's stretching it from such a small thing to a big thing? I sometimes fall for things, but I could tell this obviously wasn't going to be real. There was no way in hell you'd be able to stretch from a 1.6 or whatever size that was without having any, like, I knew that was going to be fake. I was more taken back by the fact that sort of like the look of this person. I was like, oh my God, I'm back in high school and I'm like with my friends. Keep the scene alive, bitch. I can't breathe because this piercing is blocking my windpipe.
I gotta get out of here.
Piercing, troubleshooting.
Do you know, I have not heard this AI automatic voice in so long. This is like one of those, this voice just drive me insane back in the day.
Embedded lobe piercing, not my work. He went to the shop today to ask for help because his lobe piercing had become embedded. He said his artist wasn't available today, so he chose to walk in and his piercing situation really needed to be removed as soon as possible.
Oh God, it's so fully inside the ear. Oh God. This is why it's so important to get the correct size jewelry. They're talking a different language. I'm just going to take this down anyway because that voice really annoys me anyway. Oh God. Are they going to try and push it forward through? Oh God. Oh, it hurts so much. Oh. Come on, pop goes the slut. Oh God, that must hurt so much. Ew. Oh God. Okay, sorry. I had to blur the pop coming through because loads of like pus and blood came out with it. Oh God. I mean, at least you've got it through. This is why it's so important to know where you're going, reviews, and get correct size jewelry. Because that jewelry looks really small. Like that doesn't look very long for a no piercing. God. Oh Jesus Christ. That new one that she's putting in doesn't really seem that long either. I feel like you need a longer one than that. Is that long enough? I suppose so. I still feel like that new one could have maybe been like a couple millimeters longer. That didn't seem very long. Oh God. Tongue splitting, just music. Oh gosh. I don't know how much I can show, obviously, but this person's gonna get their tongue split. We rarely actually see the procedure being done. We, normally only see like the after effects and what happens afterwards. This person is getting their tongue split. I if you've watched me, the scalpel. Again, this is one of those things. I actually really like tongue splits. I think they look sick, but oh God. God, this is actually quite an in-depth look at them getting there. I'm really sorry, guys. You're gonna have to come to Patreon to see the thing. That is a lot of red juice. Oh God. This is the thing. It's one of those things. In a way, I wish I didn't like them so much because Jesus Christ. Of course, they're very dangerous. Again, in the UK, this is illegal. You're not allowed to get this modification done in the UK. Body modifiers aren't doctors. The risks that come with doing things like this is very high. And obviously a doctor's never going to do this to you. I really like it, but
You will die.
oh, Mrs. Longitudes. It's Miss Longitudes. Mrs. Longitudes. Mrs. Longitudes. Longitudes. Let me go. Mr. Globbies is also here. Mr. Globby Wigs. Mr. Globby Wigs. Globby Wigs. Globby Wigs. My little fluff family is very cute. Like if it was actually like a licensed doctor, like surgeon or someone, I'd be like, cool, let's go get it done. They know what they're doing. They can sit like blah, blah. But again, they're not doing that. They would be completely disbarred if they did that. So, okay, so this person's, I like that tattoo. Oh, oh no, they're giving the little doggy a piercing. Is this someone's leg? Oh God. I mean, sure. The thing is, oh, not a curved barbell, sis. Like, if you want to, like, I've seen people give their tattoos piercings. I actually think they're quite cool. Normally, it's dermals. I rarely see people do like this, but you have just put a curved barbell in one of the tightest bodies in one of the tightest places on your body. Because, like, realistically, like, your leg, if you try to pinch the skin on your leg, there's not really much skin to pinch to be able to put it in properly. When you've got your arm, for example, the skin here is really loose. Like, the skin's quite loose. There's lots to grab. You can do it quite easily. If you don't have the correct jewelry in, it's going to cause a lot of pressure on the area. I'm hoping this is just for a video that you took it out, because if you try to live with that, you're going to ruin some of that tattoo, because that's going to reject very fast out of your body because you've used the wrong type of jewelry. Even like the right type of jewelry for something like this won't last very long because it's very tight. So the fact that you're doing it with the wrong type of jewelry with a curved barbell and it's not a staple bar. What is happening with TikTok? Why is suddenly this company that's, a multi-billion-dollar corporation company? Well, you're having trouble with this video. Please try again. Just play the damn stuff. What's happening?
You're having a nervous breakdown.
Okay, so they're playing Going Under by Evanescence. Thank you. We're copyright striked. We're copyright striked. So, right. They're getting some... First, wait. Why? Like, I understand you need to clean the area, but why is it like all the way down here? So they're doing high Monroe piercings, okay? I don't think I've ever seen them so close. That would drive me. I think it would feel really uncomfortable having like piercings so close, like the divot of my nose here. But okay, is it iodine all the way down here as well on their chin? I don't know how comfortable that would be to have the piercing so far, like deep inside the lip. Oh, that's deep. I don't think I've ever seen it that deep before. And like having it right against the nose, I don't know. I feel like, because like this is like a hot spot for like oil and things because it's like a little crevasse. Having a piercing there, I feel like it would actually be quite annoying. I don't know. I'm going under. So that would be the other side. Drowning you. I'm falling forever.
Would you please stop, because you are embarrassing me?
It's like having an evanescence here, isn't it? I am basically as good a singer as her. I want to see the end result. Give me the end result. Oh, I don't like that. I actually don't like it. That is going to trap and catch so much dead skin and oil. It's like, it's so close at the ridge of the nose. I don't know. The thing is as well, is I kind of feel like because of where it is, I feel like people are going to think that you've got like dirt there or something, or like cork. Because I don't think it's so obvious that it's like jewelry. Maybe I'm going insane. I don't think it's so obvious that that looks like a piercing. Because of the type of jewelry, I don't think it's going to read so much as piercing. I think people are going to probably think you've got a bit like a bogey on your nose or something. Like you've got like a bit of snot caught here, or I don't know. It's an interesting idea. And like, sure, if you want to do it, like I don't think there's anything like wrong with it. I just think it might come across as like you've got bogies on the side of your nose or something, or it's like something's caught there, rather than a piercing. What do you think? I've never seen high Monroe piercings that high right up against the nose. What do you think? Tell me down below. Okay, so this person's got something like a tragus piercing like stuck in the ear. They're talking a different language, so I don't know what they're saying. But oh Jesus Christ. So she's gonna have to pierce a little hole just to be able to make the tragus piercing come back through. Again, this is why it's so important to get the correct size jewelry and to look after your piercings while they're healing, because they swell. And you don't want to get engulfed, because this is going to be hurting so much. I promise you, this is hurting a lot. Pop goes the slut. Yeah, it's way too small for the ear. The bar needs to be way too long, way longer. Oh, and then it does. Oh, and that was how he died.
Everyone you love around you's dying.
Hang on, all this swag just to be used music again. So much music in this one. All this swag to just be used as a fidget toy. Oh. Lovely. Oh God, not the nasalang. God, that must have hurt. That's so high as well. How the heck? Wait a minute. Wait. That is so high up. That is so high up in the nose. That's like almost where my bones start. That must, what the hell? That nasalang is so high up. That's intense. Wow. Jesus Christ. No matter how much I'm in love with someone, I would never let someone play with my piercings like this. I'm like, no, get your dirty hands away from my face.
I know you better get out of my face.
I will admit, I mean, I think this person looked cool. The bridge and the eyebrow piercing does give me a little bit of anxiety because of how long the bars are. Because to me, it's just snag heaven. That's just asking for like something to pull. Especially the eyebrow, because my eyebrow was always so sensitive. I've got like, I've got connection to that because I've had it done myself multiple times. I mean, I think they look cool, but there is no way in hell I'll let someone touch my piercings. No, get away. Especially those overly bitten fingers. No, oh God. I actually find, if you've watched me for a while, you know that I have a real issue with like hands. I wear gloves to things like cleaning my house, for example, like even just like hoovering and things. I'll wear gloves because I just have things about I have like sensory issues with my hands touching things. And so when I see dirty fingernails, it really sends me with so much anxiety. And also like fingernails that are like really heavily like bitten, like people who like bite their fingernails and it's all like down here like that person had. It does something to my soul and it makes me feel so uncomfortable. God, come to whatever conclusion you want about that story, but hey, yes, it wouldn't surprise me.
I just don't want to wear prosthetic teeth like that because it might make my mouth look bigger. Monsters have big mouths with big teeth. Come, big mouths.
This is the thing. When people do cosplay, it's one of these things of, I mean, I think this looks awesome. I think
prosthetic teeth like that because it might make my mouth look bigger.
Monsters
have big mouths.
I think it looks really cool. I think it's really cool. And I mean, they're right. Like, it's one of those things of like, monsters that like have tiny mouths. The thing is, when you come to cosplay, do things like this or like dress up and stuff, unless you're willing to pay thousands and thousands of pounds to get like actual fangs like implanted, you can get like actual proper studio effects version, like really high quality ones where it wouldn't, make your lips protrude a little bit. Because obviously this is just like a flipper, like over the person's like front teeth. Obviously you could pay thousands, but like that, not many people can actually afford to do that. I think this is a good alternative. And anyone moaning, like, I think it's cool.
Come, big mouths.
Yeah, I think it's good.
I have 42 ear piercings, and a question
wow.
I get a ton
That's more than I've got over my whole body, and they've got on their ears.
Is, do you sleep in those? And then also kind of on the contrary, like, do you ever take them out? And I'm like, yes, I take them out like multiple times a week to clean them. I feel like I like do the full cleaning where I'm like using alcohol pads, scrubbing my ear in the shower, and then also using like the Magnasonic machine to clean the earrings and the jewelry. And
we love a clean queen.
And I feel like for some reason people are like, I just can't see you taking them all out. And I'm like, no, I really do take them all.
Just to add to what she said here, who was that I just don't believe that you take them all out. Piercings are a lifelong commitment to keep clean. If you do not keep them clean, your ears will look disgusting. Even healed piercings can look gross. Like, just because they're healed doesn't mean they're suddenly like immune to like dead skin cells. Your body is constantly shedding dead skin cells, especially if you've got things like rook piercings that are inside here of your ear. Like this little crevice. If you've got a piercing there as well, it can really trap dead skin cells. So you really got to make sure you're cleaning those kind of bits out all the time. And having lots of piercings doesn't suddenly mean like, oh, I can't bother to take them out to clean them, because you'll just have gross ears. So yes, if someone has clean ears, it means they're obviously taking them out and cleaning them and stuff, not just like doing light surface area cleaning.
Wow. So without further ado, I'm going to show you my ears without them. But as a reminder, I have 42 holes in my ears.
Oh, it's going to be very like holy frogs giving birth out the back.
This is the ears without the earrings. I'm going to run some errands right now, pardon my greasy hair. And so, yeah.
Oh God, it does look kind of gnarly, doesn't it? With all the...
I'm going to let them breathe.
It does look kind of gnarly. I mean, my ears look similar to this when you take them all out, but obviously I don't have as many as she does. She's got like double basically what I have in my ears. It is quite gnarly. This is what it should be. Like when you have loads of piercings, you still have to maintain them. And like if you can't bother to maintain them, don't have them. The thing is just having like, you know, it might take you much longer, like a longer period of time to take them all out and clean them. But it's like, well, tough shit, bitch. Like that's what you have to do. Well, guys, we're well and truly aboard that trigger train today. Choo choo, speeding down the road, about to cross over, punch right there. Ow, I just hit my hand on my chair. I don't know if it's my chair here. It is. I just bashed my hand on the chair. That was Jesus being like, I've had enough of your squatting. I've had enough of that. So we're not going to squat for Jesus today. That was my sign that Jesus, we shouldn't be squatting for. He doesn't want it anymore, no. He doesn't like squatting anymore. He's not really into the front, he's not really into the booty anymore. No, he's decided to be a boob queen. Okay, implant for Jesus. Jesus loves good implant. No, just... Anyway, thank you for watching today's video. Thank you for joining me. Again, I'm really shocked by this one. This one has been like a really I'm going to try and find some titles now about like bad body piercers, because there's been quite a few in this one of like the actual piercers being really bad, which is really awful, because I'm here always being like, go to professionals, make sure you know what you're doing. And then suddenly we see videos like this where, you know, teenagers are being forced to get nose piercings. The piercers are like, yeah, lovely. Not dull needles, using them again. Like what? Stupid. I do think, again, I think some of this is actually a hangover of COVID, of these people who were like, you know, during COVID lockdowns and things, there was lots of like retrain yourself and all this kind of stuff. And I think a lot of people in that time became like piercers and tattoo artists by just sort of buying things off Amazon and then training themselves. Because the amount of professionals we're seeing doing shit like this now, I'm like, I feel like a lot of you are just from like the COVID era who sort of trained themselves at home and didn't really get qualifications. Because some of the errors that were made in today's video are not just errors that people genuinely just make because it's, you know, it's just statistically mistakes. That was like real massive errors. Have you ever seen a circle before? Anyway, thank you for joining me today. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that are coming up. And of course, come follow me on all my social medias. Yeah, I am doing my weekly Twitch streams as well. So come to Twitch, come follow me on Twitch, come join the fun. And anyway, thank you for joining me today. A massive shout out to my lovely Patreons whose names you can see on the side of the screen here. Yes, you can. Thank you for being a Patreon. You guys are delicious wishy. Of course, anything that was censored in this video, I will upload it onto Patreon at the end of the month. Anyway, massive shout out to my lovely top tier patrons. My whole outro has become ruined by this video. Adam Brett Batch, AJ Bazilla, Benjamin Baker, Blue Gem, Michelle Herman, Demon Bunny, Aya, Loving Caitlin, TNS Mum, Evanet Niash, Join the Navy, Batty Brat, Chucky the Southpaw, Nicholas, Norwegian Goblin, Oxen, Peanut Mama 0724, Phoenix Lucifer, Starheart Sping, The Paisley Prince, Venomanola, Athena Falling Angel Barrington, Adam Florminster, Kaz, Radika Madala, Rishi, Bethard, They Call Me Doc, Erin Grace, Chloe Louise, and Robin Scott Palm Washliers. Thank you for being my top tier Patreons. You guys are delicious wishy. Anyway, be fabulous, be amazing, be gay, be everything you want to be, and don't let any bitch out there tell you you can't be your wise at, because you're flawless.